What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the New York Knicks and their coaching search. As we all know, the New York Knicks did fire Tom Thibodeau after an Eastern Conference Finals loss to the Indiana Pacers. So now they are on the hunt for a new head coach, and there's plenty rumors that have been swirling, and we have new information as far as what the Knicks are trying to do or were trying to do in that case, and now where they are as far as their coaching search, right? So we know that there were rumors linked to them wanting permission to talk to several head coaches from other teams, one being Jason Kidd and the other two being Ime Udoka of the Houston Rockets and Chris Finch of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, in the case of Jason Kidd, the Dallas Mavericks declined permission for the Knicks to actually speak to him, so that is out of the window. They now have to look in the realms of other places, and as far as Ime Udoka and Chris Finch, the same can be said. So the Knicks now, those cards are off the table. And honestly, if you want to ask me, I didn't see any, real anything serious going on with those three coaches, right? I didn't think Dallas was going to budge as far as Jason Kidd. Yeah, I know he's been linked to the Knicks as far as, Jalen Brunson and a possible Giannis trade and things like that. But I didn't see the Dallas Mavericks actually moving on from Jason Kidd. I think Jason Kidd's a great coach. I think he's one of those guys that he played, as we all know, he played the game, Hall of Famer, things like that, knows what it takes to be able to win a championship. And he's a year removed from an actual NBA Finals appearance. So I don't think it would be in the best interest of not only the Dallas Mavericks, but Jason Kidd as well, to move on from a situation where, number one, the Dallas Mavericks have the number one pick in the draft, which possibly could be Cooper Flagg, or if they move on and trade that pick, could turn into a phenomenal talent like a Giannis Antetokounmpo joining the Dallas Mavericks. You look at the Houston Rockets, who, since Ime Udoka has been there, has turned the franchise around and showed that, they are more on the upside than the downswing. So you look at that young core, you look at a team in Houston who now they have a sense of identity, a sense of direction, a team that knows where they want to go, and they have their coach's identity. I don't think they want to move on from that either. And in the case of Chris Finch, two Western Conference Finals appearances in the last 2 years. You have a star player in Anthony Edwards, and again, like I said, they have an identity. So I don't think neither of those teams that I just named, whether it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, the New York Knicks, or the Houston Rockets, will want to move on from their coach and allow the Knicks to speak to their coach and things like that. I get it, because it's New York and, the big lights, bright city, or bright city, big lights, however you want to say it, right? But I don't think in the realms of those three coaches see situations as far as franchises are concerned, right? Because if they were allowed to speak to the New York Knicks, then it would be in the realms of like coaches being traded and things like that. And I'm not a fan of that anyway. I'm not a fan of coaches being traded, and I understand that coaches are hired to be fired, but there are many other options if you are the New York Knicks out there as far as coaches are concerned, right? You still got Michael Malone out there. Great coach, championship pedigree. You even want to dial back and you speak on guys like Monty Williams, if you want to say that, Jeff Van Gundy. If you are in the realms of coaches with that pedigree, and I think other guys do deserve a shot, especially at a coach's position like the New York Knicks, who we know with Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges. So they are a lot closer than, other teams in the conference. I'm not going to say as far as competing for championships, but I think the New York Knicks have a good enough roster. But now the coaching search still continues, it's going to be interesting to see exactly where things land for this team. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. New York Knicks fans, NBA fans, basketball fans, where do you see the Knicks landing as far as a coach is concerned? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.